Namaste. We are going to look at a backbending pose today. So the archetypal poses for the backbend will be the classical Sphinx pose in Yin Yoga, or the straight arm version, which is the seal pose. Let's first look at the Sphinx pose. The target area for the Sphinx is to get a very gentle, healthy compression into the lower back, especially from our daily sitting postures of rounding the back. Coming into this compression position is actually very healthy to maintain the natural curve in the lumbar spine. In Chinese medicine, this opens up the front line of the body, which stimulates the stomach and the spleen channel. But in the back part of the body, it stimulates the kidney and bladder channel. So this is very healthy to enliven kidney qi. So you come onto the belly, and you're free to experiment with different width apart, but most important is you want the muscles to relax, so allow the legs to just separate to any comfortable width of your choice. Some people naturally just have the legs very close together, some are more hip distance apart, and for some people they could be outside of the mat, and that's totally fine. Whichever leg position allows you to stay in a comfortable back bend, that's the position you should choose. Then there's also the position of the arms. Right? So the elbows just slightly right under the shoulder. And if you want more back bend onto the neck, you could take the elbows forward and raise your face on your palms. And this will create more back bend in the cervical spine, the neck area. If you move the elbows just right under the wrist, you find the back bend is more evenly distributed along the back. If I bring the elbows closer in, now you'll find more of the back bend towards the lower back. So make the appropriate adjustment to where you want to feel the back bend, and that's where you will position the elbows. Some people like to fold the elbows in like so and allow the neck to hang. So that way you also stretch the back of the neck, stimulating the bladder channel. An alternative to coming into a deeper back bend would be to straighten the arms. Right? So straightening the arms, again, we have many different options. The palms could be closer together, shoulder width apart, or even slightly turned out and outside of the mat. We can begin to relax the muscles of the back, and you find your shoulders coming up towards the ears if you can endure a lot of compression into the back. So the muscles relax, and we allow the ligaments to feel the stretch, to take the load. But if this is too strong, then you could definitely engage a little bit of the back muscles to support the spinal column. If hanging on to your arms like so is too intense for you, and have a bolster under the ribs, you could sit on the bolster, right, and still straighten the arms. And that way some of the load is being supported by the bolster, and you're not having to bear the entire body weight in your arms. So you could do seal this way, or you could have the bolster in front of you and kind of do like a semi-sphinx seal variation, where you're halfway between sphinx and seal, and it's not too intense. So this is primarily stressing into the lower back. For those of us who wants to have an added stretch into the quads while we're doing back bend, you could rest your thighs on the bolster. So I'm going to turn around and show you this way. With your thighs on the bolster, and you come all the way down. So now I'm in the Sphinx position, and just elevating the quads, so kind of like your knees and the front, the top of the bottom end of your thighs resting close towards the knee area, and you feel the gentle stretch into the quads and the hip flexor. If you want more, then you could totally bend the knees behind you and let the feet hang in mid-air. Now this will not only increase the stretch into the quads and hip flexor, for some people, the stress will also go into the lower back, into the lumbar spine. If you do not have access to a bolster, you may do the same shape, come into the same shape using a strap. So you make a loop with the strap. Yeah, come onto the belly first and loop it over the ankle. Now wear the strap over the body. Place it just right under the armpit. And I could hold the strap this way. Okay? So this is the Sphinx position, and if you want it much stronger, you can go ahead and straighten your arms. And you stay here in this modified seal position. So all these are the different variations to come into this back bending position. So always progress very slowly, very gently, and come up a little higher only when you are ready. And whenever you feel that the intensity is too strong, always modify by coming down a little lower. I hope you enjoyed today's variation on the back bend. If you would like to know the other variations for the other yin poses, check out my YouTube videos. Namaste.